So we've got to shift public opinion and chip away at the pillars of support. Now, how do we do that? The process of building popular support requires the constant cyclical creation of momentum, which we can achieve through regular and strategic escalation. So what that means is we do a series of actions over time, like actions that escalate in a way that builds pressure on a decision maker, in such a way that makes it seem like we're never going to stop. We have to make sure, we have to make it so that giving into our demands is the easiest thing for them to do. It's greater than the pressure they're receiving from, rich donors or centrist voters or whoever it is. And escalation can be many things. It can be getting more people to show up. It can be getting more civil disobedience. But often the best escalation is just getting more creative. Grabbing the media headlines in a way that keeps the press coming back and sort of keeps the pressure building. And one of the most creative actions against Zenith was some folks who got a dump truck of soil and went and dumped it over the tracks outside of Zenith, and then proceeded to like plant a community garden over the tracks, complete with flowers and vegetables and a scarecrow and a shed. And it blocks the trains coming in and out um, all day, and there was an action there all day. But you can't just do action, action, action. You got to grow your movement in between so you can keep coming back with bigger numbers or fresher faces so you don't burn out your main people. And this kind of creative action, this like um, this garden action can really, it disrupts the operations of the company. It keeps the pressure on city council, but at the same time, it boosts the profile of the campaign and gets a ton of new people hearing about it. And because recruiting and absorbing new people is crucial for a movement, that's how you like keep up the pressure and escalate over time. So part of the point of an action is to bring new people into the movement and bring them that one step along from passive supporter to active ally, like showing up for the first time, or active ally to movement organizer, people who are showing up a lot but like finally we're now stepping into more of a leadership role. And then once you've recruited folks, you need to train them up, get them involved in the campaign, and get them to help push the next action forward that is bigger, better, more escalated in some way than the last, which attracts more people, and the cycle goes on. So at 350 PDX, we're really trying to do two things. We're doing actions, or like planning for those actions, and movement building, community events, trainings, relationship building, outreach in the community, like going to the pub together, and they both feed off and feed into each other. And I wanted to bring this up because I feel sometimes people get dejected when we're not doing action, action, action all the time. And while I do think we actually should be doing more actions, I want to hit home that community building and training is an equally important part of that kind of equation, of that cycle of momentum that we're trying to build. So that's the cycle of momentum. There's this other similar version called the Act, Recruit, Train cycle, which I actually find the language a little bit more accessible for me. But it's the same idea. You take action, recruit folks, train them up, bring them into the movement, and then use the new energy to take more action and repeat.